Moving on, despite being a nation that loves the water, there's a growing concern that Aussies know next to nothing about CPR. Most of you probably think CPR stands for Charlie Pickering Rules.
Nice one. Confuse the issue more with cheap jokes.
You said you liked that joke.
I was joking.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, you don't know anything.
Oh, what the hell is your problem, Limo?
You, Pickering, you're my bloody problem.
In fact, CPR stands for Cardio Pulmonary Resuscitation and is the emergency procedure used to manually pump blood through the heart when someone has gone into cardiac arrest. It's usually combined with artificial respiration, where air is breathed into the other person's lungs. According to reports today, only 8% of Australians know how to perform CPR. And according to Daily Telegraph research, 32% of those surveyed were worried if they stuffed up CPR, they might get sued. So to put you at ease, here's the right way to perform CPR. 2 breaths, followed by 30 chest compressions, repeating about every 20 seconds. And here's the wrong way.
Are you enjoying your banana?
Oh, great. Confuse the issue with another cheap joke.
I just don't know what you want anymore. So why do so few of us know the right way to conduct CPR? And can you really get sued if you do something wrong in an emergency? From where we cross to Royal Lifesaving New South Wales, David Macallister, who's been at the National CPR Championships in Adelaide all day. First off, David, how did you go? Are you officially the Lady Gaga of CPR?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I'm very happy that our New South Wales team has gone fantastic. They've actually won 7 of the last 8 years and we hope to have another victory this time.
David, according to the news today, there's about 500,000 Aussies that are at risk of drowning because of poor swimming skills. Why do so few Australians know CPR?
Look, I think it's through complacency. Parents do not think it's going to happen to them, and until it actually does, it's just not in their interests to get involved.
David, is it really possible to get sued if you perform CPR incorrectly in an emergency?
No, it's not. In Australia, we have, if you act as a good Samaritan, you cannot be held liable if you work within your realm of education. If you step outside those guidelines or that instruction that you've received, then there's a possibility of suing somebody. I think more importantly, it's important for people, for listeners to realise that if you're going to do CPR, you're probably going to do it to either a family member or a close friend.
David, it surprises me that CPR is not mandatory at schools, but do you know how many kids are actually taught CPR and know CPR?
Oh, look, it's a difficult question. We, in New South Wales, the Royal Lifesaving Society run swimming, water safety, life-saving or resuscitation courses to about 1,900 schools. And when you think 1,900, you think that's a lot of schools, but unfortunately, it's totally up to the principal or the more conscientious teachers. And you know, in some schools they could have 1,000 children in the school, but we're only teaching 30 children.
So what do we need to do about it, Dave?
Look, I think it's extremely important to get it into the school curriculum. Our goal is to try and train all Year 10 students, and I think it's important at that age because those kids could either be leaving school and getting into the workforce through an apprenticeship or a trade, and more importantly, those children, in fact young adults, are just about to get their driver's licence, and if we could have a generation of drivers out there that know CPR, then a lot of lives would be saved.
There's definitely no downside to everyone having the information and the skills, David. Let's hope it becomes a reality.
Thank you very much.